Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Coldfire, and today I am going to be reacting to a requested song by Gabriel Henrique. It's called Now Irei. Hope I got that right. From what I heard, it has different pronunciations depending on the region. There's a European Portuguese supposedly, and a different other Portuguese and other languages that it can be pronounced in. They say that it's a quite difficult word to pronounce if you're trying to learn depending on location, so to speak. But they said that the song means, if I got it right, that it means I will not go or I shall not go. So we're going to give this a try and see if we can figure this out, okay? But now, Irei, Gabriel Henrique. And it says, Clipe Official Maximus. So I'm thinking that that means high definition. I don't know. But we're going to take it away and see what.
Decidi me entregar, corpo, alma e espírito, fazer somente tua vontade, ó Deus. Os seus pensamentos são bem mais altos que os meus, eu sei, Senhor. Decidi mudar agora todo o rumo da história, mas eu sei que é difícil reconstruir. Vou lutar contra mim mesmo e trilhar novos caminhos. Vou te seguir. Com Deus eu sei que vou vencer. Com Ele eu não tenho que temer. Eu não não for comigo, não. Se Deus não for comigo, não. Eu não quero mais dar um passo sequer. Se Deus não for comigo, não. Se Deus não for comigo, não. Decidi mudar agora todo o rumo da história, mas eu sei que é difícil reconstruir. Vou lutar contra mim mesmo e trilhar novos caminhos. Vou te seguir.
I'll stop it there for a moment. I'm thinking what that he is saying is that no matter how history changes throughout life for him, he's not going anywhere unless he is able to go with God. So that means strong conviction and holding on to your beliefs in a way that tells people that no matter how history changes, the culture changes, or whatever changes in life, he's not going to take a step unless God is going to be there with him. And I guess that's where it comes from, I stand with you, or stuff like that. Because he's basically saying that, you know, you're my creator, and I believe that, and I'm not going nowhere without you. So, incredible message, and just love this song. It's very subtle, yet very meaningful.
Oh, te seguir. Com Deus eu sei que vou vencer. Com Ele eu não tenho que temer. Eu Deus não for comigo, não. Se Deus não for comigo, não. Leste, oeste, norte ou sul, nos quatro cantos quero semear verdade em ti está. Se Deus não for comigo, não. Se Deus não for comigo, não. Dar passo sequer. Se Deus não for comigo, não. Se Deus não for comigo, não irei.
Wow, that was pretty quick. Was that it? I guess so. Now, Irei. Okay, I stand with you. So, like I said, I believe that this is what we call over here inspirational songs, which is basically the same as a gospel song. But he's basically standing by his conviction that he's standing by God, no matter what history or the future holds. He's gonna walk with his beliefs and everything that goes along with it. And I know that he has always been like that, and it's kind of a strange thing that it's a crazy thing if you ask me, but growing up in the U.S., if anybody out there from the U.S. Also listens to Gabriel Henrique and likes him as much as I do, you can probably attest to this. Basically, if someone wants to become internationally famous, they have to, historically, not always 100%, but if they're coming from a different country, and most of them, I would say, as far as my knowledge, if an artist comes from, let's say, the UK, like they're a UK native or a United States of America a native, and they start out big in those countries, it's because most of them start out as being, what's the right word to say? They don't get to so much express a lot of their opinions about their religion. If they do, most of the time it can hurt their career. Just like you have a lot of artists that are from the UK and from the US that built their legacy on controversy in music, but most of them did it by doing a lot of pop songs, hit songs, and getting that build of fans that when they decided to do something controversial, it didn't hurt them as much because they were globally recognized at the time. Now, when you get, because there are numerous artists that I react to on here that should have international fame, but, and I've heard a lot of people talk about this in the music industry, and I'll say that, like Gabriel Henrique, with him being so religious, there's nothing wrong with that. That is his belief system. But if he were to say, come over here and to the UK or to the US, they would, if a record company, a big record company that would make him a global sensation, were to sign him, they would more than likely make him change and only do pop songs that appeal to the broader sense. Because I know at least here in America, we have, it's kind of like a 50-50, where you have a lot of people that, well, in our Constitution, there's a separation of church and state. Of course, they don't live by in the politics section of that at all. Most of them that claim to be Christian up there are completely doing things that are anti-Christian, if you know what I mean. But it can definitely hurt an artist. But unfortunately, at least living in America, if you express the opinion out of the status quo, you can get banned, blocked, blacklisted, not played on the radio. I mean, it's a tough industry, the music industry is. But anyways, that was a beautiful song by Gabriel Henrique, and thank you for requesting that. Sorry it took so long for me to get to it, but you know I love reacting to Gabriel Henrique, and you know, love it or hate it, what he believes in, you can't deny that this guy has an exceptional power and vocal capabilities that he should be internationally famous. And I don't know too much about the status of his fame, but I know that he is a big in South America. And I don't know continentally what other areas he may be famous in. Maybe someone can give me kind of like that little bit of background, because I've always been interested in knowing that. But anyways, I want to make the video not too long. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this beautiful song by Gabriel Henrique. And until my next video reaction from the US to wherever you are in the world, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. And I hope that you have a happy new year. And that is filled with lots of love and fulfillment. See you on the next video reaction. Bye-bye.